of October. I cannot believe it is almost Halloween. And then, guys, I don't know how many of you out there, I saw this on Facebook for years, and I think it's hilarious. The whole month of November, Christmas, then 3 days, like the 25th, 26th, and 27th of November, Thanksgiving, and then everything other than that's Christmas.
Yes,
so, like,
I love that.
You begin Christmas on November 1st. I don't know, however, how many of you agree with me on that, but I plan to put my tree up very early this year.
Yes.
I think a lot of people that Becca and I've talked to is also going to be putting their tree up early this year. I think we're all just yearning for some extra Christmas spirit with all the junk that's happening in the world. So I will be putting my Christmas tree up like Sunday.
Sunday's November 1st, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be putting my Christmas tree up probably Sunday and then just enjoying it from then on. I'm just ready for Christmas and to enjoy the holiday season. And be done with 2020, if you know what I mean. So, in honor of Christmas, all things holiday, of course, just like every other live, pretty much that you guys are going to see, we're making a beautiful Christmas craft. Today, it's going to be some pretty wall decor, and this is just a fun way on how to transform one of these boring plaques into kind of, a multi-dimensional, fun little holiday project that you guys can be able to use over and over. And what I mean by that is we actually have this board already painted, and it has polyacrylic on there. So we're just using vinyl, meaning you can take the vinyl off and take all of this ribbon off and use this for another season if you want to. Keep it like this, redo the quote every year, whatever you want to do. So it's going to be a super fun one today. We are using 2 of our brand new fonts, so that is super exciting. We're using the font Darlin and Gabby if you guys have any questions. As always, all of these links are down below, so let us know if you have any questions. Grab some of those links down there if you are wondering what we've been using. I think the only thing I didn't link was our ribbon, just because, guys, I'll be honest, we got this from Hobby Lobby. Trying to search Hobby Lobby's website
it's terrible.
Is a mess.
Terrible.
You just can't do it. So we just have some holiday ribbons here. I'm sure you guys can find some. I hope you guys are doing great. It looks like you guys are having fun. Hello, Chrissy, Miss Sparkle Dumpster. It's good to see you. I hope that you all have had a great weekend. Hello, Wes. Hello, Shannon's Creations. Let me know what you guys have done through the weekend. Me and Becca have been getting it crafty here. We actually went and supply shopped a little bit. And the entire day, it's looked like it is on the verge of just a monsoon outside. Yeah.
And there's nothing on the radar.
Like black clouds.
Weird.
But there's nothing on the radar. No.
So, Rachel, we mentioned November 1st was, or Sunday was November 1st, but it's also daylight savings time. We get an extra hour of sleep on Sunday.
Will it be lighter earlier in the day?
No. In the morning, it will still be dark. And then in the evening, you lose an hour, or no, you don't lose an hour. You turn your clock back an hour.
So now it would be 2:35?
No, 12:35.
Oh.
Yes. So like at 6 o'clock in the evening, it's really 5 o'clock, like daylight wise. So you get more daylight in the evening, but less daylight in the morning.
I'm already here an hour with it being pitch dark.
Yes, you are.
I don't even go to the bathroom in this place. It is so creepy in the mornings, I have to be honest. The first hour I'm here, no one else is here. And it's just me alone in this 5,000 square foot house. It's
old rickety house.
And I hear noises. I'm like, putting my AirPods in. I'm like, I'm just going to wait for Becca.
You don't turn the lights on because they might flicker, and then it's weird.
Well, and guys, we're right by the road, and if anybody knows, if you are in a like blacked out dark area and you have a light on, it's just like your eyes are drawn to. So anybody passing the road is just going to look right at me and peep in on me. And for some reason, I'm not about that life. So I usually am in the dark too. I'm so weird. But guys, spring ahead, fall back. Okay, that's really easy to remember because let me tell you, I get so confused when people are talking about the time change. I didn't even remember it was time change.
Kat, you're totally right. She said daylight saving actually ends Sunday. I call both of them daylight savings because
What's the other one called?
Yeah, what's the other one called? It ends.
Kat would know.
You're totally right. I just called, but like both events are
time change.
Are time change.
It's a time change. It's universal. Time is changing.
How does it get darker earlier if you're turning your clock back an hour, right? So it's technically, like, it gets dark at what, 6:30 now. So technically it would be turned back to 5:30, right? Oh, I get it. Oh, you're right. Yeah.
So like it's 5:30, but outside it would be like 6:30. Guys, we're getting it.
It's hard in my head, guys.
It's hard in my head.
Thank you all for keeping us straight.
Standard time.
This is amazing.
Standard. So there's daylight savings time, standard time, or normal time.
Okay.
Daylight
This is good.
full price. That's funny. That's funny. You guys are hilarious as always. Okay, I'm going to go through some little supplies that we're going to be using. Ask me any questions you might have. Wait, Becca.
Miss Brenda said, join for the 1 month trial. Looking forward to what you have in store. So, Miss Brenda, that's amazing. You took advantage of our $1 monthly trial, yeah?
Yes.
So, you already know you get to download 20 awesome cut files. Have you downloaded any yet? I'm eager to know. We do have some friends who have told us their secret to downloading 20 cut files, because we have almost 5,000 cut files in our library, and that's a lot to go through and only pick 20 of your favorites.
It's so hard.
So we have an awesome little favorite feature. If you don't know about it, you can favorite, go through all
hearts.
of them, favorite them, and then sort of weed down from there. Okay. Yes. Amazing. So, and if you didn't, if you love the membership and want to go ahead and upgrade to a yearly, you can definitely do that too, because we do have the yearly membership still on sale for $30 off.
It is still on sale, guys. Yes. So if you are tuning in, you're like, what's the dollar deal? What's the membership? What's going on? Becca was mentioning cut files, thousands of them. We at Makers Gonna Learn have about 5,000 cut files, 500 fonts, amazing printable guides, access to the member only Facebook group. We have free commercial licensing. We have amazing resources for Cricut beginners, and so much more in our membership. So if you are new here, first of all, welcome. We love to welcome new people. So if you are a first-time viewer, shout out, give us a little hand raise, say that you're new, and we would love to chat with you and talk to you. So that's what these lives are about. But go and get your membership. Just like Becca said, the sale is still happening. I texted Tanner this morning and said, Tanner, are we still giving them the $30 off? And he said, for all the amazing new people out there, make sure you pump it up for another week. And I said, okie dokie. So use that code FALL30 at checkout and get $30 off of that yearly membership, which is an amazing deal to craft for 365 days. And it's the perfect time to start, guys, because we're crafting for Christmas. You still have time to craft for fall a little bit, and you have time to craft for Thanksgiving and to make presents. Make your gifts, guys. Make them. They're going to be awesome. There's nothing better than like a personalized gift. I love receiving custom personalized gift. As a newlywed as well, I love anything with my new last name on it. You know, it's just like amazing. I did go to church with this girl, just little bunny trail off to the side, and her name was Leslie or Jessica Jones, and she married a Tyson Jones. She didn't even have to change her last name. So it might not have been exciting for Jessica, but for me, with a brand spanking new last name, I love anything with my new last name on it. So if you have any friends that are newlyweds or anything, just make them something with their name on it. A shirt, a charcuterie board, a cutting board, something that goes on their wall, anything, and they'll love it, trust me. So yeah, guys.
Miss Debbie, yes, so fun.
Hello, everyone.
So our friend Sparkle Dumpster says, fonts alone are worth the price. Fonts can be very expensive, especially if you sell your stuff. So that is absolutely true, which I'm very glad to hear that you became a member, and if I'm not mistaken, also got our Design Make Sell program.
I think so.
Yes.
I think
Tanner came off, that's the first thing he said was, oh my gosh, he was so pumped that you're joining that you did join the MGL family.
That was amazing.
Absolutely amazing. Miss Dreama says, joined a month ago. I like the courses. So Miss Dreama, did you do the 30-day core or 30-day challenge? Which, do we consider that a course, or like what's the definition? It's a course.
Tanner likes to call it a 30-day Cricut challenge.
Yes.
Because it is a challenge. We challenge you guys to watch all the videos in order to master your machine. But it is a video course. It's an at your own pace video course, which is awesome.
It's absolutely amazing. Yes. So, Miss Debbie, if you're a new member and you haven't done that, also do that. I did see, yes, she went all in. And I saw your post this weekend about watching Rachel. She had you on her, I guess it was a TV. It was a big screen.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, watching you.
Oh gosh.
Mm-hmm.
I
So
could
so
not
much
imagine
fun.
this face on a big screen. Ooh.
Oh, you looked beautiful. She actually captured a very flattering pose of you, which is very
That
nice.
is hard to do.
It is
apparently.
very considerate.
Chrissy, thank
Very
you.
considerate. If you guys have looked at our YouTube thumbnails, I hope Mark is watching. We love Mark to
We
death.
love you, Mark.
But he's the worst at picking thumbnails.
He's like, screenshot, and I'm like,
yeah, we will literally screenshot ourselves and like bash each other in our group text because they're just hysterical. I mean, absolutely
and I get that
hysterical.
it's hard, and he's got way more important things to do than find us smiling perfectly in a video.
Absolutely, he
I
does.
totally understand that, but sometimes you just look at a picture and you're like, thousands of people
How
are
many
looking at
chins
this.
do I have?
I love it, but that's fine. Whatever.
Yes.
We're here to craft. You know, it's fine. However many chins that I've got, it's totally fine.
Debbie also got Design Make Sell. She says, hoping to start home business to combine my graphic arts design skills. Ooh.
That's amazing.
Noelle, I wanted to do Design Make Sell, but missed the cutoff. No worries, my friend. There will definitely be more open enrollment. I guess is a good way to put it. I think there'll probably be one more chance to jump in by the end of the year.
Yep.
So no worries about that.
One more. I saw Mr. Wes. My 6-year-old daughter convinced me to start putting up Christmas lights this past weekend. Wes, good dad award.
Absolutely.
Good dad award.
She's only little once, right?
It's true.
Yeah.
So my grandmother called me and asked me to put up her Christmas tree last month.
Yeah, a
So
whole month ago. And she
I
went and did it.
Did that. There was like 2 aisles of Christmas stuff, half put up at Walmart, and I'm like, I'm going to shoot my shot. So I just got everything. Guys, yes. Okay, let me see. OMG, I'm obsessed with the fonts. Who else spends hours looking for the perfect font?
Right.
Especially when I have to compare it to the Pinterest project that I'm trying to recreate. I want it dead on. And let me tell you guys, I've never not found a font that matched it or looked prettier. So I absolutely love our fonts. We have such a wide array of fonts, which is amazing.
Christina, great question. She says, hi ladies, I have a question. I have the Air Tune. I'm having issues with the black vinyl Cricut brand cutting. When I go to weed, it's not cut all the way through. Any suggestions? So if you have already tried more pressure, and it's still not cutting through, I am going to suggest burning the Cricut brand vinyl. I'm getting a different brand.
I was going to say
and I say that with all the love in my heart.
I was going to say throw it in the dumpster.
I hate
but
Cricut
set it
brand
on fire.
vinyl.
That's not much better. It's rippy and it's less quality.
It just doesn't cut well.
Guys, look at this. You're paying for this vinyl that we have here. This is 65 cents for 12 by 12. Not in the bulk. That's even cheaper.
It's even cheaper.
But for 12 by 12 sheet in a roll for Cricut, $1.75.
That's almost 3 times as much.
They're robbing you, honey. Don't do it.
And then when you get
Don't
is it the 12 by, is it 5 yards or 10 yards from
So
143?
for HTV, you can get 5 yards, which is what, 10?
5 yards is 15 feet.
Yes,
Yeah.
and then you can get 10 yards of the regular adhesive vinyl, which is 30 feet. Which is...
For 16 something, right? From one, so
Guys,
yeah, if
we
you have
love
not checked
these.
out 143vinyl.com, check it out.
In the description, click the link.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Which dumpster? Exactly, Sparkle Dumpster. I made a cut file with you in mind. Have we had this conversation on the live?
I don't remember.
About not knowing. Oh, yeah, we did. Dumpster
we
fire.
did.
We did.
Yeah,
So I made a dumpster fire cut file, and it hasn't come out yet. But I totally, when I make it, because I'm going to make it into a Christmas ornament that says 2020 on it.
Yeah.
It's totally going to be sparkly in honor of you.
Oh,
Yes, you have inspired the Sparkle Dumpster ornament.
I love it.
Anyway.
I love it. Yeah. Guys, you're amazing.
Yes, Wes, that's a great idea. Run it twice without unloading it. So yeah,
That is a good
absolutely.
idea, especially if you've already used more pressure and maybe change your blade. We understand you wanting to use all your Cricut vinyl and not throw it out. I totally get that. Use more pressure. Make sure your blade is relatively new. I know it sounds dumb, but make sure your blade housing is all the way down in that clamp. Sometimes that can have an effect on that. I do have a video coming out. Let me see. Miss Tidra. How do I sign up? I'm very new with the Cricut family. First of all, you have stumbled onto an amazing family of die cut crafters that will just kind of engulf you in love and teaching and make you super confident. So you're in the right place. Second of all, Miss Becca is going to drop a...
Well, I was trying to, but whoever put this wonderful link together for us, the new one, it's 214 characters.
Oh, that was a YouTube description.
Oh.
That is irrelevant. That was my fault.
There we go.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
My bad. I meant to erase that. Sorry, Becca. Click that link that Miss Becca just posted or the very first link in the description below, and make sure after you enter in your wonderful information, scroll down and enter in that coupon code FLASH or FALL30 and you'll get $30 off, and then start that 30-day Cricut course, my dear. You will be able to learn. The very first video is unboxing your Cricut. So we just walk baby steps. Baby steps. We don't want to ever overwhelm you, and that is an amazing course to take.
Like, the course was literally designed to help you succeed. Like, I don't, if you go through the course and follow everything exactly, like listen, take notes, I don't know how you cannot succeed as a die cut crafter.
I agree.
Honestly.
I'm a bit biased because I did create the course.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
But I was a Cricut beginner not even 5 years ago, and I would have paid a whole lot of money for a course that taught me how to use my machine. This machine is an investment, and I spent a couple of days feeling like I was a failure because I couldn't learn it fast enough. And it's not about learning it fast. It's not about the time in which it takes you to learn it. It's about the information you are learning. There's so much senseless things on YouTube that is free to watch, I know, but there's so much senseless garbage that you don't need to know as a beginner that will flood your head and overwhelm you and make you scared to use this. A lot of people will get their machine, dive into YouTube, get overwhelmed, put it right back in the box, or let it sit dusty on a shelf. This whole course is designed to inch you into the pool without throwing you in freezing cold water and just getting overwhelmed. So if you are a Cricut beginner, I literally sat down and thought, what do I wish I had known? Start with, unboxing, start with adhesive vinyl, start with, print and cut. Let's see what are some tips and tricks that other people might not teach me that I need to know about my machine. How do I change the blade? I mean, things like that. We just want you guys to be confident.
We do have a friend who said, I haven't used, I'm paraphrasing because I can't find the comment. Oh, there it is.
Oh, sure.
I haven't used HTV vinyl from 143. Is it shiny or does it have a matte finish?
So 143 vinyl does not have like its own brand, like, some of it might have, like, you can buy these amazing squeegees with like that brand on it, but they do sell Caesar Easy Weed, which is the HTV that we absolutely adore. So if you want to do that, that's what we love, and it is matte. It is not shiny. I don't know if do they have shiny HTV? Glossy?
I don't know. I mean, there's glitter, obviously, but I don't know.
I think there's just kind of matte, which that's what we love. And then we also love the, they sell StarCraft, which is what we use, StarCraft vinyl. It's a great brand of vinyl. There is glossy and matte in that.
Megan, she said, Miss Becca, there's a package that was delivered this morning. Do you know if you guys received it? So I'm so glad. I've been waiting to see if you were going to be on today. Rachel and I literally felt like it was flipping Christmas this morning.
No, listen, here's the thing. I bring it in. I'm like, oh, this thing's heavy. And Becca goes.
She was like, wait, what did we order from Amazon?
Becca said, what'd we get? And I'm like, I don't know. And then I cut it open and I look inside. I'm like, there's things neatly wrapped in paper towels. What is this?
I was like, Megan!
I starts freaking out. And then we go through it all. Megan.
Like, can't even.
We were like kids on Christmas on crack.
Yes.
We were sniffing them, throwing them, sniffing them. And it was just me and Becky.
You have no idea how grateful we are. So Megan sent us a massive box of essential oils. Like I can't even, we'll post a picture. Insane. And then like little pipettes so that you can like mix your own and little, oh my gosh.
Your penmanship is gorgeous. I love it.
Incredible. Yes, absolutely.
I
can't get over
little spray bottles and that book. That book is awesome. Just so much stuff.
Rachel and I went to Hobby Lobby so that we could purchase a shelf specifically for all the oils.
It's true.
Seriously amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Incredible.
Like, literally. So sweet. Yeah, you guys are amazing. Let me see. I saw a good question. What is the difference between StarCraft and 651?
Oh, that was a great question.
Nothing.
Yes.
They're the same price. They have the same quality, same color selection. One thing I do want to say though, you could buy 651 vinyl other places, but 143 vinyl sells StarCraft, which we love StarCraft because the shipping. I'm just going to say it. Other sites might not ship as quickly. 143 vinyl, I order something a day ago, you know, and it'll get here the next, like 2 days. Now, it does depend on how far you are from the manufacturing place, which is in Kentucky, Louisville, Kentucky, but it's so quick everywhere.
Oh,
so
yeah,
quick. The
yeah.
quality is awesome.
I ordered some glow-in-the-dark HTV on Saturday, and it was here today.
It was here today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, we actually got to go and tour with the head honcho, Troy, over there. And just to have been able to see the operation and the amazing people running it and how sweet they are and how professional they are. Like, they run a tight, good, amazing ship over there. And you can tell in every product. It's awesome.
Yeah.
So we highly recommend them. And guys, I love their swatches. They are the only company we have found that has swatches, which is like little squares of every single color of vinyl that they have.
Oh, get them. Definitely get them. It's been a life
It's my
saver.
favorite. And then if you have a project like this that you put up and you check, let's just say it's a different color than white, because white's a little easy.
Yeah.
Let's say it's like purple, okay? You're like, well, what kind of purple is this? I'm not really sure. You go on the website, hard to tell. If you have a swatch, you literally can match it up, look on the back, name, number, everything. It's perfect. So we love 143 vinyl, formerly known as 651 vinyl.
Yes.
But anyways, guys, I'm going to go through these supplies. Let me know if you have any questions about them. Let me know if you have any questions about the membership or Becca or me or whatever. Just let us know.
Does your ATG tape smell really bad? I've not noticed ours smelling bad.
No. Where did you get it?
Yeah, I've not noticed.
Let us know.
So, Kat, I wrote on your box, and it's so funny because when I got finished, I was like, oh God, Rachel, this looks like trash. So thank you for saying that. Was very sweet.
I told her it looked great. Whatever. Becca's handwriting is so cool. I said, how long did it take you to master that? Becca was like, oh, this looks like trash. And I'm like, well, better than anything I could do. Our wood plaque is 15 by 11.
And where did you get it?
Hobby Lobby.
Okay.
Get it anywhere. Get it wherever you want to. It doesn't matter. This one's 15 by 11. Then, guys, we have our hot glue gun, of course. Erin Lily, she's hot and ready, just like a Little
Kreme
Caesar's
donut.
pizza or Krispy Kreme donuts.
Yes.
What do you think of hot and ready?
Yeah.
That's like their slogan, but I guess donuts are
No,
better.
you're totally right. What's Chris? What? Oh, Hot Fresh Now. Yeah, I'm getting confused. That's Krispy Kreme.
Hot Fresh Now?
Yeah.
I've never heard of
the
that.
Hot Fresh Now sign's on.
What?
Yes, there's a sign like when they're hot.
Well, I know that. Is that what it says?
I don't. Does it not?
Is it?
That's what Wayne
I thought it was
says.
called it a
Maybe
hot
I've never.
rock.
I don't know. I love donuts.
I don't know what. I don't care what it says. If that neon's on, I'm pulling in. Okay. We have our vinyl here. Now I want a donut.
I know, right?
We're like an hour away from a Krispy Kreme.
I thought you were gonna say a hooker. We know. We got.
What? Who's Tanya said? Tanya. My face can.
The hot light is on. What? Yeah.
Oh, I gotta get it together. Hang on, Tanya.
Oh my God.
Okay. Whew. Calm. Becca, we've got this. Okay. Tanya, dang it. Okay. We have our white vinyl, StarCraft. We have our Plaque air glue gun. We have some black paint. This is Americana Decor, just acrylic paint, but we used folk art, I think, to paint these the first time. That's fine. Whatever you have is fine. Got some paint brushes. And then polyacrylic. This is an important step, guys, if you if you guys are going to put vinyl on this the way that we are, because since we have planned this, you guys are the best. I know I'm Red West. That's what happens when I start laughing. I get hot. If you guys are wanting to reuse this for other seasons, it's really important to polyacrylic over top of that paint, because if this stays on here for, I don't know, through the one, let's just say one holiday season, and you want to peel it up, odds are it might peel up the paint with it. It just depends on how much adhesive is on your vinyl. And this specific StarCraft vinyl is marketed as permanent. You guys know how I feel about that. There's really no such thing as a permanent vinyl.
Correct.
But it's pretty strong, so you might take up some paint. So it's very important to have your polyacrylic Water-based, please. This is clear satin. You can use matte or gloss, whatever you'd like. 2 to 3 coats. I think we did 3. Love that. So make sure that sets for quite some time. So we have black paint, 2 coats, and then 3 coats of this polyacrylic, also painted on with a paintbrush. You can use a roller though, whatever you're more comfortable using. And then of course we're going to need some weeding tools for our vinyl that we've already pre-cut because your time is valuable to us while we're just cackling over here. We have jute, which you guys know is jute twine, and then we have 2 ribbons. So we have a red, is this buffalo plaid, Becca?
Yes.
We have red buffalo plaid, and then this kind of just cream ribbon with little detailing on both sides. Super simple, really easy. And then we have some really cute jingle bells. These have little stars in them. I love jingle bells. This pack is from Hobby Lobby. I have this exact pack link for you below if you are wanting the exact same jingle bells that we have. You're also going to need some scissors and your, of course, scraper tool, measuring tool, all that good stuff. Oh, guys, you have cracked me up already. But other than that, that's about it. It's going to be super easy. Oh, masking paper, transfer tape. I almost forgot. So we have to transfer our vinyl with something. So we are going to be using masking paper, transfer tape. So easy. Now, we'll just hop over into Design Space. Unless I have missed any questions, Miss Becca.
Miss Carol had just said, have you ever had your poly turn your painted surface yellow after a bit of time? What am I doing wrong? And I said, yes. Unfortunately, polyurethane does do that.
On white, on any
yes,
light color. No, you won't be able to tell a thing on this black.
On the black, no. But even if you're staining, like if you have a stained wood and do poly on top, it still will eventually have a yellow tint. And so Dad has found an anti-yellowing finish. I just messaged him to see if he'll respond. He doesn't normally do that.
That's
but
amazing.
I'm going to let you know. I'll let you know.
Epoxy resin does that as well.
Yes.
So, yeah. Yes. Okay, so we're going to switch over to Design Space, and I'm going to show you guys the design that we have. Don't forget your measurements of your board, because
Correct.
Don't forget that is one of the most important steps that we have for you, is to make sure that you have the correct blank size in Design Space. So look at me here. I've already cut this out. Let me click finish. I'm sorry, guys. Becca's going to wait until I can be a little more professional. Hang on. Okay. Wait.
Yeah.
Hang on. Becca's got me.
So we have so many friends who said that they just ordered their Lynn Lily or it has just come in, and I'm so excited to know that I'm going over there.
Okay.
That it is back in stock, because I don't know how many times they've gone out of stock. It has been so. I'd love to know how many.
That darn Rona.
How many viewers we have influenced to purchase one. We get $0 off of promoting it. We just love it.
We would love a kickback, but that's we don't.
Yeah, we just love it that much.
Really,
yeah.
And guys, it's kind of like the mini EasyPress. If you guys know us, I did not think I would like the mini EasyPress at all. I thought it was just kind of too small and impractical. What's our favorite EasyPress? I grab it every time. I don't even use the other ones.
We now have 3.
I pretend like they're just not even here. Same with this Lynn Lily. I'm like, ooh, it's a mini glue gun. We're going to have to replace the glue sticks often. I don't think I'm going to like it. I love it. The precision tip is just, perfect. So, this is our finished design here in Design Space. I'll explain this all here in a moment. First off, we have our finished plaque here, and I know that the sizes are a bit off, but that is because I strategically measured mine. This is just measurements of mine. Make sure you measure yours. And then this, guys, is the measurement. Oh, it's attached. Let me ungrip it, and that way you can see. This is the size, which is just 11 by 1.5 wide, is the length of the ribbon that we have. This is the widest ribbon that we have. And then this has been hidden, so I'm going to go ahead and arrange that and send it to the front. And then this is our 2 fonts. So cute. So again, we're using the font Darlin and the font Gabby Gabby. So Darlin is our little cursive letters with these adorable little hearts as the dots for the eyes, which I absolutely love, or the J, any little dot. So how we made this is super easy. Go to your system fonts. We're just going to type out Darlin. And I'm going to do both of these words in the same text box. So jingle and way. Super easy. Then I'm just going to make these big, set them over to the side, and then I'm just going to get our other letters while I'm thinking about it. So I'm going to switch this to Gabby. And then you're going to type out all the, oh, there's 2 L's in all. That is good to know. There we go. And so now we have both of these. So what we're going to do is we're going to kern first. You guys know to kern, you have to kern. Please kern everything.
Oh, yeah.
Everything. So there's several ways to kern. My personal favorite way to kern might not be Miss Becca's personal favorite way to kern. And the reason is because there's just so many different ways to do everything in Design Space, which I personally very much enjoy. So what I like to do is go ahead and ungroup all of my letters before I even do the letter spacing, especially because it is all in one text box. So what I'm going to do is I want to take the ELGNI, and now I'm going to use my arrow keys, not my mouse, but my arrow keys, and scooch this over letter by letter. I don't know why I like doing it this way. I really don't. But again, to each their own. There's several ways you could do it. And look at me already messing up. Now you get the rest of these. Do the same thing, just over and over, super repetitive. But guys, kerning is so important. Please kern your cursive letters. So important. Literally, my biggest pet peeve is unkerned cursive. Now I do have to say, this is going to be so tricky, and maybe we should do a video about it, because there are some fonts that basically the kerning is optional. You know what I'm saying? Like one of them I think is Beckett. I think the Beckett font, Becca, is one of those that is like to each their own. You can kern it, you don't have to kern it. You can kern some letters if you want to. Now this is a good example here. The W, A, and the Y here. This W doesn't kern really well. So if we scooch this over, like that looks weird, right? So I just scooch this out just a little bit and leave it like that. There's no point kerning letters like that. And sometimes it's just about eyeballing it and seeing which ones you think look good together. Once you lock them, go ahead and weld them together. You know that the only way to get these to cut as one single word is to weld them. And now we have these 2 completed. And I'm going to actually size them down together so that I don't have to resize them later differently, like as different text boxes. And now all the is pretty good by itself. And how I did this was super easy. So I have jingle, and then I wanted my all and thee to kind of scooch right in here, and it totally does. I didn't really have to do anything with that font. Except if you want to make it smaller, you can make it smaller. And if you want it smaller, all you have to do is ungroup these. Now I'm going to go ahead and right after that attach them together, but as separate words. It was in one text box. And now while the selected, I'm going to use my arrow key and scooch it outward, just to the right. And now I'm going to group this together just to make sure it's how I like it. And look at that, looks great. So now I'm going to attach it so that it cuts right where I want it to. And then way, I'm just going to make way a little bit bigger. And just like that. I mean, guys, this is just so easy. I love this. Once you have it how you want it, select all of it together and attach it. And now you can size it up, size it down, change the color, which I'm going to do. Want it to be white, and now it will fit just perfectly on your frame here because we brought our frame dimensions into Design Space. I wanted mine over and in the corners you can see, and I think that this looks so cute. Okay, Becca has been typing away like a fiend answering so many questions, so I'm going to stop and make sure there's nothing I can help her with. Becca, let me know.
We did have a question if we have a list or file of good fonts. I know Rachel always rocks the combinations, but I struggle with the choices. And I said that we didn't have like a list or file because it was difficult since we added so many every month. But maybe we could work on one with all of our favorites. I had talked about doing a member only kind of giving suggestions on how to pair fonts too, and I can still do that.
Yeah.
But we might be able to curate a list of, like I said, our favorite combinations.
That'd be cute. That'd be super cute.
Kinley, hello, Kinley. She says, I love your channel so much. I would love if you'd give me a shout out. Hi, Kinley.
Hello.
Thanks so much for watching with us. Aaliyah, I don't know if you guys have seen it or not, but Aaliyah posted a question. Is there an app or program that will let you see the entire font map? So she's using an iPad, and I'm not sure. Let me do a little bit of research. I know like on a Mac, the font books, you can do that. And then on a PC, it's called Character Maps or something. That I'm not sure on an iPad, so let me find that out for you.
To be honest, Aaliyah, whenever we used to use the iPad, which, fun fact, we used to use the iPad exclusively at Maker's Gonna Learn when it was just me and Tanner, which was very enlightening and then also a little bit difficult at the same time, just because I think that I would prefer my desktop now, but I really did appreciate the iPad when I was using it. What I would do is just look through the fonts that I've downloaded. So like system fonts on your iPad, and you can see all the fonts that you've downloaded that way. But sometimes you don't want it right there. But if you don't want to see them all in Design Space, like Becca said, maybe there is a little app or something you can download. Yeah, so, okay. Becca, is there anything else? Anything?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, that was super easy, guys. Let me know if I did this too fast, if you have any questions. Again, this little piece right here is just the width and length of my ribbon, my longest ribbon, the fattest one. So let me go ahead and make sure again. Let me measure it. Oh, this one is actually 2.5. So I'm going to actually redo this. Instead of 1.5, it's 2.5. And then let me go ahead and make this 11 to give that little illusion. So this is actually how thick my ribbon is. And then my other one, my shorter one, is 1.5. So that would mean if I took this one and duplicated it and then made this one 1.5, enter, then this would be like kind of how it would look. The back one would be more red, and then this one would be like a cream color. So that's kind of how it's going to look. I absolutely love pulling all this in Design Space. I don't know why, but for me and how much of a type A perfectionist I try to be, I really love being able to visualize it all. So once you have this, guys, really all you have to do is cut out your vinyl. All of this is just for visualization purposes. We don't need him. Feel free to hide these, delete them, whatever you want to do. And then once you're left with your vinyl, we're going to go ahead and press Make It. And here it is, looking good. Continue. And go ahead and connect to your machine. And then we are going to be using the material setting premium vinyl right there. And we're going to give that more pressure because our blade is not perfectly new. And guys, for the sake of not having a craft fail, I have pre-cut this. So you're welcome. I know you all will definitely appreciate me having pre-cut these.
Whoops.
It's okay. Hey guys, what's up? There we go.
First I deleted the screen and had to pull it back up there.
Oops. It happens.
I'm actually paying attention too, so that's interesting.
It totally happens. It happens. So I have all this cut. The first thing that we like to do is trim off the excess. Also, one of my first videos I ever made, I said access instead of excess, and I still to this day
get comments
like
on it.
3 years later get comments about,
I love that.
Can anyone teach her how to speak? And the bullying has beaten me down to where I will never forget the difference between excess and access ever again. So guys, we have our true control.
Just blame it on your accent.
I can't. I'm too country. And now we're going to be cutting off the excess vinyl. I can see right where this is cut. You guys might have a hard time.
Yeah, we can't see it at all.
That's okay. I don't want to cut off my little E-tail there. This is a dangerous game, guys. Remove this. Oh. I think this mat's a bit sticky.
Ooh, Christy said, did you say that the wood board is from Hobby Lobby? Fun fact, a new Hobby Lobby just opened in the same town as my work. We never had one around here. Oh, that's fantastic. Yes, it is from Hobby Lobby, and you're going to be in a lot of trouble if it's next to work. You go work, and then you just blow off some steam at Hobby Lobby. I remember when ours came to town, and I thought that we just died on to heaven. Our town is so tiny. We don't even have a Target. We don't have a Target. We don't have a freestanding like drive-through Starbucks. What are other common things that we don't have, Rachel? So many things.
I wouldn't know. I don't ever go anywhere.
That is true. We don't have a Nama. That's so sad. Is Nama?
We don't have a Panda Express. Isn't that a thing?
No Panera.
No Panera. No Panera. We do have Pals though.
They don't know what Pals is. It's a Southern thing.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
Now I'm trying to.
But there's not one in Knoxville even. So when the.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Anyway,
guys, this backing is totally not going to come up.
Kimberly wants to know how much pressure you're using with that knife.
This is a great question.
Yes, it really is, Miss Kimberly.
Kimberly, incredible question. We get that a lot. We actually get a lot of. Did you call it flack? We actually get a lot of flack for that.
That seems right.
Okay, we actually get a lot of flack. I'll say that. This sounds wrong, but okay. For using our True Control knife because people think that we're cutting our mat. So kind of, guys, picture you're a little kid again and you're trying not to break your crayon, but you also trying to make sure that you get a good heavy saturation of color while you're coloring in your ladybug. Your hand and you and your body knows the pressure to put before you snap that crayon or before you cut into your mat. It's the same thing. So while you guys looking at me, you might be able to think, oh gosh, I don't know how she's not slicing straight through that. You totally know the pressure. I could tell you if I was through the vinyl, and then I could tell you if I was through the vinyl and the backing. You just know the pressure. So yeah, that's a good little analogy for it, I think. So we're done weeding. I'm just going to make sure. It weeded really well, but as you guys can see here, this is like the backing. I didn't think this mat was that new. I don't know, guys. Okay, it's also time to say this. We've bought some Cricut mats here lately, standard grip. All of the ones that we have had issues with have been standard grip. Some of them, 2 sheets of cardstock, and then it's not sticky. And then we have some like this, which are so sticky, it will ruin a project. So like, I don't know what Cricut is doing with their mats, but they need to get it together. Has anyone else had this problem? Because we've bought several and had this problem. But I'm just going to add some transfer tape. Just going to kind of eyeball the measurement and cut it off here. How's everybody doing, Becca? Are they flabbergasted with their pals?
Aaliyah, you have a JCPenney? I didn't even know that JCPenney was still open.
I didn't think it was.
She said, we have nothing, dude. We have Walmart, CVS, and JCPenney. Fast food. The only fancy thing is Applebee's. At least an hour to anything. Okay, Aaliyah wins.
Remember when
Aaliyah wins.
You remember when the only thing we had was
Applebee's?
Oh, Charlie's and Applebee's.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
it's been a long time. We recently got a bunch of new stuff.
We got an Olive Garden and a Texas Roadhouse,
Longhorn,
Aubrey's. We are just
Chili's.
And
this is all in the last 5 years.
We are absolutely just living it up over here. What is there, like 26,000 people in Morristown?
No, there's like 65,000.
Oh.
But very close.
Sure.
Debbie says, in Blue Ridge, I had no craft stores nearby. Now in Savannah, I have Joann's, Michael's, and Hobby Lobby. My budget is so, I bet it is in trouble. We only have a Hobby Lobby. Of course, we have Walmart's, but we don't have Michael's or Joann's unless we want to drive about 45 minutes. I'm within 10 minutes of everything. 4 Hobby Lobbies. Wow. Michael's, Joann's, Sam's Club, Walmart, everything, 3 malls. That sounds amazing. So much fun.
I want to snap this map.
Kimberly said, wish we could have Olive Garden in Canada. Oh, I love Olive Garden. Their 5 cheese ziti is my favorite, or ziti, however you want to say it.
Who doesn't love ziti? James loves that.
Megan said their fanciest restaurant is Applebee's too.
I don't even like Applebee's.
Well, I think it's because that's what we did like all the time.
That's all we
got burnt out. Yeah.
So now we just don't like it anymore.
Oh, Noelle! We don't even have an Applebee's. The fanciest thing we have is a Taco Bell.
Noelle, don't be hating. Taco Bell is my favorite.
Becca asks me all the time to go to Taco Bell. And I'm like, buddy, I don't like Taco Bell. That's okay. You want to go? I'm like, no.
Well, okay, it used to be my favorite. Now they're like cutting everything that I've ever loved off the menu and breaking hearts as they do it. But still, I'm still a Taco Bell lover. I just douse everything in fire sauce anyways. My mouth is basically numb when I eat it, but it's great. It's a great thing. So guys, if you've been missing it, I have weeded that out of the transfer tape, removed it from my mat, and removed the backing. So here we are with our vinyl. So cute. So cute. So now I'm going to be adding this to the bottom corner. I'm going to rely on Becca, as I always do, to make sure this is pretty even. Yeah.
Aaliyah says, hey, oh, I forgot. Did you make a cut file? Taco Bell honeymooners. Remember she went there?
Yes. And I did too. Yes. Right after.
Rachel too.
In the dress, we went. How does this look, Becca?
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
That looks good.
Okay, here we go. Guys, I do have to say, it is easier to position things when you're working with two corners.
Oh,
instead of like just centering it up. So I have two corners to bounce this off of. So it's pretty easy to eyeball it. Start in the middle and burnish out. That's another really good tip for vinyl, for using that vinyl.
Megan says, our Starbucks is inside of our Safeway, no drive-through. See, we have an Ingles that has ours, so I totally
Which an Ingles, I think, is a southern grocery store as well. They might not have Ingles.
Oh, that's true.
So it's kind of like Food City. It's just in Kentucky, Virginia, and Tennessee. So it's like a local, like a Piggly Wiggly in South Carolina.
Oh, Miss Brenda,
like
I just saw her comment. She's in East Tennessee. She's in Churchill. My husband is a FedEx courier. He delivers in Churchill all the time. That's hysterical.
Black butter, guys.
Oh, amazing. We have the Big Red Barn Cajun cooking. I have no idea what that is.
Okay,
wow.
Tell me where this is at. Nope, just left me. It's a chicken place, but I've never heard of it ever.
Is it that one that everyone was talking about in Knoxville that neither one of us had heard of?
I don't know. It's not Wings and Things.
No.
Oh man. It's a chicken, it's like a fast food chicken joint, and I've never even, Ragin'
I have no idea.
I don't know.
We used to have a Huddle House. Ours closed down. We have Waffle House now, but our Huddle House closed down.
So guys, I'm just going to be adding my little thingies here. I'm going to add this first, and then this over top, and then we'll work on our jute, but we will be cutting this jute off of our bale. Because we're going to tie a new fun little piece of jute on there. So that's just something you guys might want to know. So for this, I actually flipped the entire thing over. First, I want to make sure I kind of like where it's at here, which I want it kind of in the middle. Then I flip the whole thing over, and I do one side at a time. So I'm just going to add some hot glue here to this one side.
Raising Cane's?
Raising Cane's.
Is that it?
That's it.
I've never heard of that.
Raising Cane's. Please add way less than I just added if you want to make this for another occasion. It'll be much easier to rip off if you have a little strip there. But I'm adding no hot glue to the front, which saves the front for another project as well.
Nice.
So just adding that to the back. Then I'm going to flip it over, pull it pretty tight, make sure I like it. Yes. Now I'm going to pull it, lay it back flat. Cute.
I did not even know he was doing this. Twyla said, love the fact that Tanner is giving away the frame master class to those who sign up for the Maker Fest VIP pass and doing such a cute project. Did you know that?
The what?
Maker Fest VIP?
I didn't have no idea.
Is Maker Fest,
That's Jennifer Makers.
Okay, that's what I thought. I had no idea he was doing that. Yay, Tanner, that's amazing.
That's cool. So, one on there, super cute. There's a little bit of give, which is totally fine because that's fine. Leave it like that. Cute. Now we're going to add our second one over top of it, just in the center, just like that. Hold it, flip it over. Same thing, we're just going to add it. Again, just do a little strip instead of what I'm doing. I went a little crazy there, guys. It happens. Yeah, but Raising Cane's, that's totally it. That's what I was trying to remember. Yeah. I feel like it would be our version of Popeyes, although just not have...
Do you go to Popeyes, Rachel?
No.
I'm not a fan.
I think it's really overpriced. Their chicken sandwich is okay. Not anything close to Chick-fil-A, though. But it's a good chicken sandwich, but it's not comparable. Oh, let me tell you about it. I had a... What do they say? What do the kids say? Bomb? Did they say something's good? I had a bomb.
Fire lit.
I don't know what it was.
idea.
It was a really good darn chicken sandwich from Longhorn Steakhouse.
Yeah?
On Saturday. Holy crap, Becca. It was good.
Miss Carol says, "What is Maker Fest?" So it's sort of like a summit, but it is Jennifer Maker puts it on. Tanner is actually going to be doing a live tomorrow. He is in Nashville this week, but he's going live to talk to you all about it tomorrow. So definitely tune in tomorrow. He's going to give you all the details on that because Rachel and I honestly don't know very many. I styled a mantle for it for the class that he did, and that's all I know. That's all I know.
Which
friends.
that's fine. That's all you need
absolutely. I didn't need to know any
Yeah.
information.
That's it. Okay, so I took the string off of our little bell here, and we're actually going to take this and flip it over once more, and we're going to add some jute to it. Just a couple of little wraps around, nothing crazy. So I'm going to add a dollop of hot glue right there, and add this right here. Now, I know this is a Christmas live, guys, but I need your all's help. I need your all's opinions, okay? What is it?
Sherry said, "Rachel, did you say what did the kids say? You're in your 20s. You're also one of those kids."
Well, I don't feel like I'm hip, you know?
Yeah.
Like I'm not like,
Yeah.
I don't wear those chunky shoes and
The high-waisted acid mom wash jeans.
I don't wear
jeans.
those jeans that make me look even more flat-butted than I am. And
Oh, how are those coming back?
I don't know. But that's what I'm saying. I'm not hip. Like, yeah, I'm in my 20s, but I'm just kind of doing my own thing.
So Megan said, "You're probably right, Megan. Do you think he's keeping things from you too, since you always give him?"
Probably.
He would
He's
never.
probably like, we're not going to tell those girls anything. They can't keep their mouths
So
shut.
here's the thing. I don't know how Tanner keeps his mouth shut on a live, because in real life, he's the worst. He
It's
cannot
true.
keep a secret.
It's true.
Like, terrible. It eats away at his soul if he
do
has
it.
a secret.
He can't do it.
No, he can't.
I'm way better as an adult than I was as a kid.
Oh, in
As a
person.
kid.
But when it comes to things like this, I'm terrible. But like if Rachel were to tell me a secret and I won't tell anyone, I could totally keep my mouth shut.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But something fun like that doesn't hurt anybody or that's not earth shattering, it's okay. Like, we can do that. We can do it.
Yes, Tanner is doing a Scandinavian piece for the Dinner Maker event. So yeah, we did a whole mantle, Scandinavian style, and Tanner did a piece. It's so gorgeous. I think we gave a little sneak. I know I did on my personal Instagram a while back. The mantle is gorgeous. And we're actually going to kind of play off of it a little bit in November.
Sure.
Yes, I think it's
idea.
November. We're going to do a few little things from it because there's several projects.
Oh, I don't know what she's talking about now.
The Jennifer Maker mantle.
Yes. The second week in November.
Yeah, there's several projects that we did make for it, so we are going to highlight the ones that were not highlighted with Jennifer Maker. Aaliyah says, "My child is 13 and dressing like me in 1996. I know, right? These kids nowadays look homeless. I'm like, why are you doing this?
Yeah.
I lived through it once. I didn't think I'd be living through it this quickly again. Terrible. I just ripped my cardigan.
You ripped your cardigan?
Oh, I love this one. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to add some jute to this little bell. And then I'm going to be real, guys. I'm going to be real. I do not remember how I tied this. I don't remember.
Is it just a bow?
I know how I tied
can't
the
see
bell.
it.
I know how I tied the bell. But this right here, making my little loopy loops, I do not remember how I tied this.
Where's
but
the
you know
other
what?
end?
Becca, I couldn't tell you. So we're going to go with it. We're just going to go
I
with
mean,
it.
you're going to make it look adorable.
It'll be cute. Even if it's different, like, I don't care. I don't know how I did that, though. I don't know. Which means it must not have been easy, which means it doesn't belong in this live. So, literally, that's all I did for the bell. Like, I just tied it and yanked it off like that. So, that's cute.
Aaliyah said, yep, she has a bucket hat on today. So, Aaliyah, you know our little Blakey. Have you met Blakey? I can't remember. He was on a live this summer. I love him. And he had this crazy TikTok something he found where someone took like an old vintage, which just means holy trashy
Get him, Becca.
sheet. Oh, I say this to his face. And made a bucket hat out of it. And he begged Courtney to make it. Long story short, I ended up making it for him right before he went to college. And I said, Blake, if you want a girlfriend, if you want to meet a girl, don't wear this hat.
Don't wear the bucket hat. Just don't.
I I don't know what he decided, but he does have a friend girl.
Does he? Oh, yeah, he does. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I don't know that they're official.
Probably not. You know Blake. Okay, so I think I realized how I did this, and then I'll never be able to do it because I made this too short now. I think I did it like this.
Hey. You can do it there. You can just do it with that one piece.
With what piece?
That one. You want me to help you?
What one?
I'm coming to help you.
This one?
Yep.
This piece? Okay, hang on.
Okay.
Hang on.
I'm only here.
Am I doing it?
Yeah, got it.
She's like, I'm only here if you have mom mode kicked in.
Yeah,
I'm just here if you need.
I just need to threaten you. I'm going to help if you want me to.
There you go.
Oh my God, that's awful.
Okay, hang on. No.
We're going to try again.
You guys knew what we were going for, though.
No. Now twist it around like you're tying your shoes.
What?
Go ahead and twist it from there.
Twist it.
Like, no, go, yeah. Now pull it through like you're tying your shoe. Who taught you to tie your shoes?
Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
I got it.
I'm gonna cry.
I'm gonna cry. I think that's how I did it.
Okay.
Okay, and then I snipped this off. I know I did because I see it on my other one. Aww. Look, guys. Dadgummit. It's okay. It's cool. Look how cute. It's done.
You got there.
It
whatever.
looks just
it's
like
fine.
this
It
one.
does.
It's gotta be how I did it, guys. I would have had half of mine to just like make another bow and hot glue it on there. That's so my style. I totally would have probably done that. But yeah, that's it. We have some jute left, which is fine. Some scissors. Becca, what you mean? Who taught me how to tie my shoes? I taught myself how to tie my shoes, and then Courtney showed me how to make a bow by like just a string, like the loop and then the loop. So now I want to like tie everything that way because it's prettier, but I couldn't have done it that way. But
Yeah.
got it. We got it.
Mm-hmm.
Who knew that would be the hardest part of the project for me? Who'd have thought? But now we have two. And guys, all we have to do, I won't do it on the live because that's super cruel, but literally snip this off, rip it from the back, take the vinyl off, and you're good to go. Just make sure, let me give you a little bit of advice as well. Make sure that you allow that polyacrylic. I would let that polyacrylic set and cure for quite some time before adding that vinyl on there. That will decrease your chances of you peeling up that polyacrylic after the season is over and you want
Especially
to
if you happen to be heavy-handed with it. You definitely want a good dry time.
Yeah, so like I would encourage you to go ahead and paint it, polyacrylic it now to make in 10 days, honestly, to be like that crazy about it. Just because if you peel this up and you peel off some layers of that polyacrylic too, you could ruin your project, which would be terrible. Or you might not even want to, do this again. You might want to keep it like this forever and ever, and if so, that's fine. Hope you have fun with it. Lori, I was homeschooled. Thank you. See, she gets me. I was homeschooled.
Several of them said. Kat also mentioned your homeschooling history.
Wait, homeschool strikes again.
Yeah.
You guys know me. It's true. It's true. Lots of things are difficult to me now, and it's all just because I was homeschooled for a long, long, long time. It's true. Anyways.
Why would you tear it off? If you want to use the board for something else?
Yeah, sure. So you must be relatively new to the live stream. If so, welcome. But this is kind of one of the reasons we made it this way was so you could reuse it. There's no glue on the front. We glued everything from the back. We polyacryliced our wood after we painted it and added adhesive vinyl so that you could reuse this plaque over and over for the different holidays if you so choose to do so. So you can peel this off and take everything off from the back and have a fresh black and polyacrylic board to be able to add something else for a season tomorrow.
They change daily,
For a season next year, not tomorrow. I wish tomorrow was next year. Soon. Yeah, so you can choose to remove it. You don't have to. You do not have to.
Even if you're using it for the same Christmas like year after year. I personally have found that, I buy Christmas decor one year and maybe like it the second year, but by the third or fourth, I'm like, I'm going to change it up a little bit. So even if you're using only for Christmas, rip off that saying, put a new saying on there. I change up my ribbons and things like that even. So if I'm not doing buffalo plaid this year, then maybe add a different, ribbon that goes more with my theme for the year.
Yeah. Good idea. Yeah, you don't have to stick with the same Christmas every year like me.
Rachel, what does the poly say on the back is the cure time? Is it
It's 28 days. Now that is if you want it to be food safe and all that stuff.
Right, but like if I think
it's only like
I think it's 3 or 4 hours. My dad says 24 hours just because he wants to be cautious.
Let dry at least 2 hours, then sand with very fine sandpaper.
Okay.
Here we go. After final coat, allow 3 hours before handling.
Okay.
And then 6. Sorry, guys. And 24 hours before normal use.
Okay.
Just because normal use is probably like setting a drink on it because this is normally used for like furniture.
Mm-hmm.
Applying vinyl to it, add a couple days. If, in my personal opinion, add a couple days. But for polyacrylic, there's actually a fun video coming out soon for you guys. Sneak peek. All about some clear sealers and why some of them say to wait 28 days to cure and this and that. A lot of it is part of the FDA, like food safety and dishwasher safety and things like that. Let me see. Does polyacrylic work on ceramic coasters for hot things? I don't see why not.
But would
just on a coaster, like to set a drink on a coaster, like a hot coffee on a coaster with this on it? I think that.
And honestly,
now
I don't know what I would probably use dishwasher safe Mod Podge before. Would you not? Because that withstands heat in the.
To each, yeah.
I don't know. We need to test that. I don't know.
Yeah, so I don't think this necessarily would be dishwasher safe or microwave safe, whereas that dishwasher safe Mod Podge can withstand the heat and things. Mm-hmm. But in my mind, if you were just talking about setting like a hot tea on there, I don't think that'd be a problem. But to each their own. Now this one will have less brush strokes than the dishwasher safe Mod Podge, so it depends on kind of what color you're putting or what color your coaster is and things like that. But we do have a lot of different options for you guys to seal that. Maybe put the jingle all the way on a cute paper and attach with ATG so you can change it out. Yeah, feel free to do that as well if you want to do that. Whatever you want to do. That's another super easy thing is get like a frame and put this or a Christmas saying on some paper. Change it out through the seasons, things like that.
Oh, you're okay. She said I used a clear sealer and when I put a hot pot on it. So she means like a trivet or something like that, not just a coaster for a hot, really hot something.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah. Ooh,
okay, that makes sense. Yeah, have you tried the dishwasher safe Mod Podge?
You had alcohol ink on it. First, I love alcohol ink, Sarah. Isn't it so fun? I love that.
I've never used that. Can you believe that?
Becca. I have a video for you, my dear.
Okay.
It's so fun. We had a camera like right here, and there's like fire and lighters, and we were like, oh god, it was so much fun. I love doing that. That was way back when, guys, 3 years ago probably. But yeah, those were fun. Yeah. So guys, what did y'all think of this? It's super cute. Super cute. Carol, that look Rachel had when figuring out daylight savings time screamed homeschooled. Yeah. But guys, let me tell you, since I was homeschooled and sheltered, I am easily pleased and excited over very small things. I feel like that's a perk. It's a perk. It is. I love that. Sure. It's good. It's good quality. Sparkle Dumpster. Chrissy, I'm sure you do want to see that video, okay?
Where is it? Do you remember the title?
Do I remember the title? It's not on YouTube.
Oh.
It was a short form video that we put on Facebook on a little craft in your day, which is not even the company that I work for anymore. Yeah, it was another one of Tanner's little companies. So cute though. We did it on tiles, like 4x4 ceramic tiles. It was fun. I'll have to show Becca later. But guys, don't forget to grab your membership. If you enjoyed the fun, kind of loose, just crafting that we do here on the lives, then you're really going to enjoy the membership. We have so many cut files and fonts and other amazing perks for you guys to take advantage of. I never showed it on the screen. Let me know if you guys are interested in a price breakdown and things like that. But you guys heard what I said at the beginning. So many amazing things: cut files, fonts, a free commercial license, amazing resources for beginners. A lot of people's favorite perk to the membership is the Facebook community, which I would agree is an amazing outlet for you guys to be able to add your finished project photos, to ask questions, to get some amazing constructive criticism if you guys ask for it. You know, we pray for each other if we have things going on in our lives. It's a great community. We have, I think, like 8,700 amazing members in that Facebook group, and you all are so nice. It's just an amazing community over there. So yeah, I hope that you all enjoyed this project. Go get your membership because it is $30 off still. So if you guys are ready to craft for this holiday season, use that code FALL30 at checkout and get $30 off. Miss Kat, I love you, girl.
Was that
You
not the
always make me
sweetest compliment?
smile. I feel like I get to spend time with my best friends during this Rona time while you were on. Thank you, Kat. You're
Love
so
that.
sweet.
We feel the same way, honestly.
We do.
Like,
We do.
ugh.
And it's not often that me and Becca don't have good days at work, but sometimes when we're just a little meh, or maybe the weather's bad and we're just kind of all moping around and wishing it was Friday, we'll get on here on live, guys, and you guys always perk us up without a doubt, because it is like you're talking with your best friends. It's like therapy time and craft time, and crafting is therapy, and it's amazing. You guys are awesome. We couldn't do this without you, and we thank you for being here and for watching and for enjoying. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up too. I never say that, but it helps. So thanks, guys. You guys are awesome. Let me know if there's any last minute questions. We have time for a couple if you guys are into it. I've been drinking water, so that's good too. Becca, how much water have you been drinking? That chuckle leads me to believe it's
I think I had half a bottle downstairs this morning.
That's good.
Oh, it's terrible.
That's good. They say you're supposed to drink half of your body weight in ounces a day. I don't know how a person is supposed to do that. Are they able to do nothing but sit down and
I would
drink
literally
water?
live in the bathroom.
That's all I would do. And with Rona and everything, I would never go anywhere because I wouldn't want to use the bathroom in a public place. And I don't know.
True.
I don't know. That's why, Becca. We're not drinking water because of Rona. That's it.
Yeah, I like it. Man, I missed the end of the fun. Asher's teacher said he's delayed in language. I think perhaps he didn't want to play along on that test. Yeah, I've heard the things that kid says.
Aaliyah.
I don't think he's delayed.
I know that I've told you all this before. I don't know if Aaliyah was here. My mother, when she was in like first grade learning your colors, okay, she was just so stubborn when the teacher would give the color test. She would refuse to name the colors. She knew them. So her teacher told my grandmother, her mom, that she was colorblind and needed to go to the doctor to get tested for color blindness because she was so stubborn she would not tell the teacher what colors there were. So my grandmother was livid because my mother is nowhere near colorblind. But kids will be kids. It's so fun. You will miss these days, I'm sure. I'm not a mother yet, but with every passing day, your kids get bigger and older and wiser. And, you know, this is a very fun time to have little kiddos. So, yeah.
Do you suggest if you want to make this permanent to put poly over the vinyl at the end?
Yes, ma'am. Now, if this is going to be like setting in your house and stored really well and, you know, fine, it's not necessary. It's not like a must, because think of it this way, guys. You want to seal things that are going to have a hard time staying down anyways, if that makes sense. So like if this was an unfinished, unpainted piece of wood and you put vinyl on it, there's going to be way more of a opportunity for water or dust or something to get under that vinyl on an unfinished surface like that than there is on a surface that's already polyacrylic, a good flat surface, which is why in our video of should I seal a glass, like a wine glass with vinyl on it, we actually don't recommend it because since it's so slick and flat and clean and the vinyl just sticks to it just perfectly, there's not a ton of opportunities or like pores, if you will, for water to get down under there because it's on like a flat, hard surface like glass. So if you think of it that way, it kind of helps you discern in your crafting journey if you need to seal something or not. If you seal it before you add vinyl, the less you need to add a sealer afterwards, because this is a nice flat surface that you're applying the vinyl to. But if it's going to be outside or something like that and you really want it to be really water resistant, go ahead and add a coat. No big deal. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. We love each and every one of you. If you loved this video, check out tomorrow's with Tanner live from Nashville. And then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Becca and I will be back here crafting it up for Christmas again, because it's all Christmas all the time. So we can't wait to see you there.
And Miss Cat, I made a fantastic, we never do this. I do it on the organic videos, but I never do it on live videos. She said you all need to say like, subscribe, or share at the beginning of your lives. Everyone else does it, and it reminds me to like it. So we'll do it at the end. Like, share, subscribe if you want. We would love that. That way, also, I mean, like if you like and subscribe, you can turn on notifications to be notified when we're going to be live, and then you can craft with us.
It's true. Thank you guys. Thank you, Kat, for reminding us to do that. I don't think I've ever done that on a live, Becca.
I'm not
and
sure.
Most of our content is lives because we do them so often. So thank you so much.
Yep.
Miss Carol, what time tomorrow? I'm sorry. That's up to Tanner. Is Nashville the same time as we are?
No, I think they're an hour behind.
Okay.
I could be wrong. I think they're an hour behind.
I do not know what time Tanner's going to be going live. All the lives are normally at 1:30. It could be earlier, could be later. Just depends on Tanner and his schedule.
We will see if we can nail that down for you all, though.
We will. We'll let you know. We can't pre-schedule them like we do the rest of the lives for the week, because Tanner's doing it from his phone, so that's not possible, unfortunately. So yeah, let me know if you guys have any more questions. Miss Becca will check on the time for you. But guys, until then, we hope you enjoyed this craft. I hope it kind of tides you over until we can get Christmas craft ready again on Wednesday. So we will see you guys then. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye, guys.